Hello friends, today we are going to study our topic retrosynthesis approach to the organic synthesis, which is nothing but we are studying in previous lecture. In that we are going to study different types of reaction, their mechanism, the parts in retrosynthesis, how the retrosynthesis occur, how the reaction will be occur, how the fragmentation of the molecule by using different methods or different guideline or rule. That rules we are can apply while studying our reaction. So today we are going to study how the proper way of disconnection mechanism in our retrosynthesis reaction. So let's start our lecture. So first one is nothing but one group disconnection. So previously we are studying that when we studying one group disconnection, in that we are studying different methods that we can fragment our given molecule through the heteroatom carbon bond, or through heteroatom bond, through breaking of sigma bond into different radical fragment or different synthons we are getting. After that we are studying how the mechanism of reaction could be proceed. So one by one we can study that reaction and mechanism. So our first point is one group CX disconnection. In that, when we are going to study any molecule or any compound in which Rx bond, which is nothing but carbon heteroatom bond, R is nothing but alkane system or alkyne system. So we are going to study one group disconnection. In that we have to break the Rx bond. So when we fragment or we cleave the CX bond or Rx bond, in that we can cleave fragment or make a fragment in such a way that, so we are going to getting a stable fragment, or we are getting a stable synthon or free radical, or the intermediate which maybe we are taking, it may be stable or unstable. So firstly we have to try to get stable compound so that our synthesis could be easier or finer. So in this case we are going to fragment our molecule in such a way that we have to fragment given molecule or given compound, like breaking of Rx bond. So we are getting a two fragment. On R we are getting positive charge, or on X we are getting negative charge. So we can take break a molecule like this. So we are getting two fragments. After that, this fragment we are getting synthon. After we are getting synthons, then we have to get their synthetic equivalent according to their structure or according to their charges. We are getting different synthons. We have to remember we are getting different synthons from the fragment. So these are nothing but RBR, ROTS, ROMS. These are nothing but different synthetic equivalent. From this X we are getting XS. This is nothing but their synthetic equivalent. So this is a compound. So we have to fragment it. Here is the presence of different bonds. Here is also we can break the molecule. Here is also we can break the molecule in this way. Here also we are getting break the molecule. But we have to fragment molecule in such a way that we are getting a stable fragment or a stable intermediate. So we could proceed our reaction in easier way or finer way. So we have to make a fragment in such a way that we are getting a stable fragment or stable compound or reagent, so that we have to get easier synthesis of our given molecule. So for this we are doing from this. Here we are making fragment from this, from benzene and this bond. So we know benzene is easily available starting material, and we are getting the fragment. Then here is the presence of positive charge. So the positive charge could be stabilized by using an electronegative atom. So on this atom we can do a functional group interconversion, so that we are getting replacing Cl by OH group. OH is nothing but alcoholic group. We are getting that alcohol in easier way. So we are doing the fragmentation in such way that we are getting a stable fragment or stable radical. So first step we are taking a retrosynthesis, means we are doing a disconnection of this compound through this bond. So after that we are getting a fragment. On fragment we are doing FGR. After that the next step is synthesis. Always remember, when we are getting a fragment, the last fragment may be the our starting compound or first compound to be synthesized in a given reaction. So we have to make a fragment in such a way that we are getting stable fragment. So here first we are, our last compound is the alcohol. So our starting in synthesis step, our starting compound could be alcohol. On alcohol, when we treated with concentrated HCl, then we are getting this compound. After that here we are getting our compound in a such a way that here is a, when we treated with concentrated HCl we are getting this compound. So this compound we could be proceed or we can be obtained from concentrated HCl. When we treated our given compound with concentrated HCl, then we are getting that compound. After that, when we are doing next step of synthesis, then when we treated this given compound with PHH, PH is nothing but our benzene, or here is a given AlCl3, AlCl3 which is nothing but Lewis acid. In presence of this AlCl3 which is nothing but Lewis acid, we are proceed a alkylation reaction on benzene ring. So we are getting our target molecule. So always remember that when we proceed or when we are doing synthesis, then so after that see the actual mechanism. When the lone pair, here lone pair of oxygen of alcoholic OH, here is the presence of this lone pair on oxygen, it can attack on HCl. That lone pair abstract positive hydrogen atom. So here is a polarization of EH and Cl, delta positive, delta negative. So a lone pair of electron could abstract this hydrogen atom. So we are getting this, when here is a formation of bond with hydrogen, we are getting a positive charge on oxygen. Look at here in this step, we are getting positive charge on oxygen. This compound is nothing but good leaving group, it acts as good leaving group. When this group is leave, then the negative HCl, this HCl could attack on that carbocation. So we are getting stable compound or intermediate. On that we can proceed a Lewis acid catalyze or AlCl3 catalyze a alkylation reaction. The alkylation acylation reaction we can study from 12th. This is nothing but a simple mechanism. So we are getting our, when we proceed alkylation reaction on that compound, we are getting our stable target molecule. So this is easier step to synthesis our given starting material. Always remember, whenever we are doing synthesis or retrosynthesis, the end product or the end fragment of our reaction or our compound is the starting compound of our synthesis. So this is our nothing but our target molecule. Look at here how the lone pair attack on this hydrogen. Here is a formation of this leaving group. This leaving group could leave and Cl minus attack on that carbocation. So here is a formation of this stable intermediate. After that there is a formation of acylation reaction and we are getting our target molecule. The same way here showing that reaction, the leaving group leaves, the Cl minus attack on this carbocation, formation of carbon HCl bond. Then here is a, in last step there is a acylation reaction. So this is our next compound for retrosynthesis. In exam you have to give the different molecules to do retrosynthesis as well as synthesis on that compound. So in this case here is a presence of this oxygen and Me bond. Always remember, whenever we are doing retrosynthesis or disconnection in any compound, we have to break the heteroatom and carbon bond. So Here we are doing fragmentation through this, because we are getting a stable fragment. Here is also possibility of disconnection from the this side also. Suppose this is A side, this is a B side. So from B side it is easier to get a synthesis. This is nothing but we are getting a cresol compound which is easily available. So one by one we can study how the synthesis or fragmentation of given compound could be done. This is also called as CX group disconnection, means we are breaking carbon and heteroatom bond. So this is called as CX disconnection. So look at here. Here we are getting a fragment from two point of view, from A and from B. So we have to proceed a synthesis in such a way that we are getting a stable compound or we are getting a stable fragment. So we have to do a disconnection approach or disconnection in such a way that we are getting a stable fragment. So in this case we are getting disconnection from this. So we are getting, this is nothing but a paracresol compound which is easily available our starting material. So we are doing a disconnection from this way. This way, from A side the disconnection is not easier or the compound is not stable. So due to this we are doing a fragmentation from CX or heteroatom through the heteroatom bond. So we are getting a stable starting material which is nothing but paracresol. So in synthesis step, which is also easier, in this case this paracresol compound react with this MEO SO2 in presence of NaOH. Look at here, whenever we are doing any synthesis on a compound, then we have to remember or we have to remind that the compound or substitution present in our benzene ring, the criteria or the position of position of substituent on benzene ring. Here is the presence of Me group, which is nothing but showing plus R group, which is also called as orthopara directing group. When we are doing to study or we are doing any synthesis, then in this case we have to remember that this effect of this Me also. Whenever we are doing synthesis on laboratory or in while studying different reaction, we have to always consider the effect of different group, either electron withdrawing group or electron donating group. We have to remember all the things so we can do synthesis easily or in a proper way. So we are studying the synthesis of this compound like this. This is nothing but NaOH. NaOH could abstract the hydrogen atom from this oxygen. So here is a formation of negative charge. This negative charge can attack on, this is nothing but structure of MEO2 and SO2. This is SO2, MEO2, 2 methyl group is here. The negative charge, here is a negative charge, and between this methyl group and oxygen group there is a formation of polarity. The negative charge could shift towards oxygen atom and positive charge comes over this methyl group. So here is a also formation of inductive effect. This negative charge can take part or attack on this positive methyl group. So we are getting our this target molecule. This is nothing but our target molecule in easier way. This is a easier way to do a synthesis of this compound. So like this compound we are going to study different compounds, their synthesis as well as retrosynthesis. So one group CX disconnection, we are studying one group CX disconnection. In that the corresponding reactions are mostly ionic and involve nucleophilic heteroatoms as in alcohols. Here in alcohols we know that there is a formation of ROH bond. Previously we are studying the example of alcoholic group, how the fragment could obtain. The next one is amine group or thiol group. These are nothing but mostly ionic group of heteroatom. So we are studying different CX bond disconnection approach. So here one group CX disconnection, in that reagent we have to use different reagent. We will usually have a good leaving groups attached to alkyl group. The leaving group must be either positively charged water molecule or OTS group or other living group. Good living groups could be we study, or we have to use that living group in while we studying our retrosynthesis. Next one is, in other words, reaction is a substitution of some kind, and the reagent will be alkyl halides, acid chlorides, and the like, and the best reagent will be those which undergo substitution more readily. Means we have to study different reaction. In last lecture I have told that we have to study all the reaction mechanism while doing retrosynthesis as well as synthesis. In that we have to study addition reaction, substitution reaction, then hydrogenation, hydration, as well as oxidation reduction. All reaction we have to study. In this case, here is a presence of, we are studying a CH group disconnection. In this case, there is a formation of fragmentation of this RX bond. In RX bond, we are getting, here is a, we are doing disconnection like this. So this X negative and R positive. Always remember, R group always contain a positive charge. So we have to do fragmentation in a such way that, so here is a nothing but Rx group. In this way we are doing fragmentation. This R group could be, R negative group could be synthesized by using Grignard reagent, REMGBr or RLI, or this X group could be XCl, or we are studying Br2, I2 or Cl2, like that we are getting a stable compound. So in one group CX disconnection, reagent will be usually good living group attached to R alkyl group. Here is a presence of this X as a good living group. This R is nothing but alkyl group. In other words, reaction is substitution of some kind, and the base reagent will be alkyl halide. So here we are getting the alkyl halide. So here is a another type of reaction which could be studied as a CX group disconnection, which is nothing but carbonyl derivative and their reaction. Here is a acid chloride group. So when this acid chloride, here is a, always remember, whenever we are studying, the bond must be broken through the heteroatom bond, carbon heteroatom bond. So here is a, when this acid chloride react with RNH2, we are getting a amide compound. Here we are getting a amide compound. When this group is react with ROH group, then formation of ester compound. So we have to know that how we are getting a desired product or desired compound through different reaction. So this is simple reaction, carbon reaction of carbonyl derivative. When this R group, this Cl group, this OR group act on or attack on this carbonyl group, opening of this bond. After opening, here is the formation of negative charge on oxygen. This negative charge could shift and this chlorine group will be easily removed. This is nothing but substitution type of reaction. So we are getting a stable product. So always remember, there is a formation of different reaction. So here is a one example of the disconnection of carbonyl derivative or COX derivative. In this case, the disconnection could occur through carbon and heteroatom bond. Always remember, whenever we are doing any disconnection, we are doing disconnection through carbon and heteroatom bond. So we are getting a stable fragment. So we are breaking molecule through this and we are getting this stable alcohol as well as this stable carbonyl fragment. So here is a formation of negative charge, and on carbon there is formation of positive charge. So we can study, this is nothing but first step is disconnection approach. We are doing a disconnection in given molecule. After that we are going to study their synthesis. So in synthetic step, look at here. Here is a lone pair of this oxygen could attack on this carbonyl group, shifting of charge. There is a formation of polarity, delta positive as well as delta negative. So oxygen atom can attack on this carbonyl group. Here is a shifting of this negative charge. After the shifting of this negative charge, here in this case we are getting this compound. This negative charge could shift and this chlorine group will be easily removed. This H, we are getting H and Cl minus like this. This pyridine is nothing but a base which abstracts the proton from this hydrogen atom. Here is a hydrogen atom. The pyridine molecule could abstract this hydrogen atom. So we are getting our starting compound or target molecule. This is nothing but another easier reaction we can study while doing a synthesis as well as retrosynthesis approach. We have to remember, the moral is we have to remember the CX group disconnection, means we have to disconnect a carbon and heteroatom bond. Here look at here how the synthesis could occur. As I told you that here is this negative lone pair of oxygen atom could attack on this carbonyl group. Here is the formation of this intermediate. Then the pyridine, this here is a base which abstracts this proton from this molecule. So here is a again breaking of this bond, and we are getting our pH bond as it is, means here is a formation of again lone pair. Then this positive charge could be neutralized. Then next step is this oxygen could shift, the negative charge could shift here, and fluorine atom will be removed, and we are getting our starting compound. So in this way we are doing our synthesis in our given target molecule. Thank you and all the best for